In a world where silence is worth its weight in gold, where brevity is bold and mystery shrouds like the night, one guiding principle stands resolute and unyielding, hidden in the shadows. This is none other than Law 13, carefully crafted and laid down in Robert Greene's provocative, thought-stirring, and often controversial book, The 48 Laws of Power. This particular axiom advises, asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. This straightforward yet cynical piece of advice has created a considerable tumult, a whirlpool of debates and discussions centering its cynical view of power dynamics and manipulation. It has raised questions, sparked arguments, and has continually stirred the curiosity of thinkers around the world. This is not merely a modern construct, a product of contemporary thought, or the consequence of today's complex societal interactions. On the contrary, this law has deep, gnarled roots that burrow back through the layered annals of human history. It is the audible echo of the sage wisdom and enigmatic thoughts of strategists, philosophers, and great minds who have long recognized the undeniable potency of self-interest over the frail pleas of mercy or the delicate notes of gratitude. It is a lineage that can be carefully traced back, like an intricate genealogy, to the prolific writings of Niccolò Machiavelli, the Italian diplomat and political philosopher, in his exceptional and influential work, The Prince. In this masterpiece, Machiavelli boldly advised leaders to prioritize practical, acutely self-serving strategies over any ethical or moral considerations. He firmly believed, and not without reason, that individuals are more likely to be spurred into action, more likely to be swayed by the irresistible promise of immediate personal gains rather than by a nebulous, intangible sense of goodwill. In the grand, opulent courts of the Renaissance period, this principle was more than just a method. It was the crucial key to survival, the secret to success. Courtiers moved like agile dancers through the treacherous waters of social hierarchies and political intrigues. They used the fiery ambitions and unquenchable desires of those in power skillfully to their advantage. This tactic, however, was not confined to the European court's ostentatious halls. Instead, this was a universal strategy, a global plan, as evident in the political games of the imperial Chinese courts and the power plays of the Roman Republic and Empire. Robert Greene, in The 48 Laws of Power, masterfully draws from these rich historical precedents, these timeless lessons, to demonstrate the undeniable power of understanding and leveraging the self-interest of others. He paints a vivid picture of how this timeless tool can be used for gaining and maintaining power. Law 13 embodies a pragmatic, and according to some a rather cynical view, that individuals are more likely to act in their own self-interest than in the interest of others. This concept, this fundamental truth, has been widely applied across various domains: political theory, business, and even social relationships throughout the course of human history. A concept that has been applied in political theory, business strategies, and social relationships throughout history. So, when seeking aid, remember Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. This law is not merely a reflection of human nature, but a tried and tested formula that has proven its efficiency over the centuries. It is crucial that we understand the essence of this law fully and precisely. When you are in a position where you require aid or assistance, the most effective way to go about it is by appealing to the self-interest of the person from whom you seek help. The practice of garnering support or help by appealing to one's self-interest lays foundation on a timeless principle. People are fundamentally motivated by what benefits them. This does not necessarily mean selfishness, but rather an innate human tendency to seek what brings them gain or satisfaction. This is a biological and psychological instinct deeply rooted within us. Over the course of history, we have seen countless examples where this law has been applied, or unknowingly. Great leaders, successful business people, and influential personalities have mastered the art of appealing to the self-interest of others. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just appeal to the conscience of America. He also articulated how an integrated society would be economically and socially beneficial for all. Bill Gates didn't simply ask for software developers, he showed them how they could profit by developing for his platform. Now let's break it down a little. What does it mean to appeal to someone's self-interest? It's about aligning your request or proposal with the person's needs, desires, or ambitions. If you are asking for a favor, try to find a way how the fulfillment of this favor could bring some benefit, satisfaction, or advantage to the other person. It could be in the form of a direct gain, or it could be a more subtle benefit, such as an enhanced reputation or an opportunity to learn something new. However, it's not just about presenting potential benefits, about doing so in a way that is genuine and meaningful. Remember that people are not just attracted to their own interests, but also to authenticity and honesty. Therefore, when you present the potential benefits for the helper, do it in a way that is sincere and realistic. Don't promise what you can't deliver, and don't exaggerate the benefits to the point of incredulity. That being said, it is equally important not to appeal to their mercy or gratitude. While these are noble emotions, they can be unpredictable and unstable. They depend heavily on the individual's mood, personal beliefs, and current circumstances. And more importantly, they put the person giving aid in a position of power, which could potentially lead to exploitation or disappointment. To conclude, appealing to someone's self-interest when asking for help is not about manipulating or deceiving. It is about understanding human nature and using it to create a win-win situation. It's about mutual benefit, respect, and understanding. It's about creating relationships that are based on mutual gain and not just one-sided dependence. In doing so, you're more likely to obtain the support you need, for you've uncovered the golden rule of power dynamics, that self-interest often trumps mercy and gratitude. Let's dive into some real-life examples of Law 13 in action to better understand how this principle shapes our world. First, let's take a look at the realm of politics. In the 2016 U.S. presidential elections, Donald Trump's campaign slogan was, "Make America Great Again." This appealed directly to the self-interest of many Americans who felt that their country had lost its former glory. Instead of asking for votes out of loyalty or gratitude, Trump's campaign appealed to the voters' desire for a prosperous and powerful nation. Next, let's shift our focus to the business world. Think about Apple's marketing strategy for their iPhones. They don't simply ask consumers to buy their products out of loyalty to the brand or because it's the right thing to do. Instead, they highlight the benefits that the consumer will gain: superior technology, sleek design, and a status symbol. This is a clear example of appealing to customers' self-interest. Lastly, consider social situations. Imagine you're organizing a charity event and you need volunteers. Instead of pleading for help or asking people to volunteer out of the goodness of their hearts, you could highlight how volunteering could benefit them. It's a chance to meet new people, gain valuable experience, and enhance their resume. As you can see, Law 13 is not just a theory, but a practical tool used in various fields. Whether it's politics, business, or social interactions, the principle of appealing to self-interest can lead to successful outcomes. Remember, when asking for help, it's not about manipulation. It's about understanding human nature and creating a win-win situation. Thank you for joining us today on Psych Insight, where we examine the world including art, literature, and history through the lens of psychology. We hope you found this video insightful and useful in understanding the dynamics of power and human behavior. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about psychology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our content. We appreciate your support and look forward to exploring more fascinating topics with you. Until next time, stay curious and take good care of yourself.